What up, y'all?
There was a clap. Somebody said that I should clap every time.
So you really gonna clap every single time?
I mean, I don't know. It might not be every time. It'll be... Okay, it could be every time. I mean, you never know.
Well, I guess you know it's starting now. You supposed to cue the music, shot.
I mean, it's cute. It's not on.
Oh.
I just have it muted.
Oh. Don't you want to hear it? I think I want to hear it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
You want to hear it as we talking?
Well, yeah, I just figured. You're supposed to cue the music. It's fast. I need the music to get me hype, okay? Are we recording?
Yeah.
Hey.
Now I'm recording.
Oh. What up? We're having technical difficulties.
Hey, it's number two, yeah. Number two, yeah. Okay, I mean, that's fine, so we can...
Yeah, my tea is so hot. What up?
What is up?
Did my voice just crack right there?
I don't do it again.
What up, you guys?
It was like, the first time was like, what up? What?
Situation.
Up?
Welcome back, or welcome for your first time,
yes,
to the Let's Make Out podcast. I am one of your hosts, Gabrielle, also known as Gabe.
That's right, and I am Chad, also known as Babe. And yeah, I feel like I'm referred to as Babe more than Chad.
You are.
Nowadays.
You are definitely referred to as Babe.
We got friends that call me Babe. It's kind of weird sometimes.
It's a bit awkward.
It is awkward, but
here we are.
Yeah.
So, yes, welcome, you guys. This is our second podcast, and first of all, let's just say thank you to everybody who has listened, who has tweeted, who has left a message, who has emailed.
Y'all are awesome.
Y'all are so dope. Like, so dope. So, thank you for all of the feedback. One of the things that I heard is that the sound was a little low. So, I am hoping that we get the sound right this time. And that you can actually hear us.
Yes, because we
bear with us.
Look, the struggle is real, y'all.
It's
like
so real.
Yes. Yeah. It's funny because all of our YouTube videos we turn up.
We do. We have to turn it up.
Turn up.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, but
what was that?
We always turn up the volume on all of our vlogs, but then
we have to.
On the podcast we was like, oh, the volume's great. Let's not turn it up at all.
Yeah, and it's not so great at all. So hopefully you can hear us better this time.
Yes, hopefully. But look, we need to make sure they know where to follow us.
Oh, yes. Let's start with that. So
we don't forget.
If you are interested, right? If you're interested in watching, first of all, you can go to YouTube and type in "Let's Make Out Podcast," and we will pop up.
We will pop up.
And if you would like to tweet us, you can follow us and all that good stuff at Let's Make Out Pod on Twitter.
That's right.
Let's Make Out Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. And you can also send your suggestions, or if you have any hashtag Ask Gabe and Babe questions.
Yes, send them.
Send them to Let's Make Out Podcast at gmail.com.
That's right.
Did I cover them all?
You did great. You really did great, actually. Or just tweet us with using that hashtag.
Absolutely.
So we will do our best to take all of... We've got a list right here in front of us.
Oh my goodness.
Of all of the topics that y'all sent in.
We have a list of... You guys, well, unless you're watching it, you can't see it. But we have a list of 3 pages.
If you're listening, just picture it. Close your eyes.
Right. You hear these papers?
Picture.
Yes. 3 pages of topics for us to cover. I think at a total... 4 pages. At a total of 52 topics.
That's because she used like the college double spacing.
You trying to talk about my formatting, Shawty?
I'm just saying, we're talking about degrees in the last one, so.
Hey, you know what? Oh, speaking of degrees, a lot of questions about last week's episode. Yes. Babe has since finished his degree.
Yes.
He does have a bachelor's.
Y'all was really trying to make sure I was good. I appreciate that. Yes, I have a bachelor's in business administration or business management. So, so I've got that. We finished it.
We finished it, okay? So, no worries.
No
we
worries.
got that out of the way.
So, she's not leaving me because I ain't got no degree now.
It's too late at this point in the game. If you ain't got no degree, I mean, what can I do? You can always go back to school. Things like that are things you can always improve.
I'm from the school of hard knocks, shawty.
You ain't nobody's hard knock. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay?
It just sounded good. It kind of just flowed.
It did.
It flowed. Do you say it flowed?
No.
Or it flowed? I feel like it flowed.
That's not right, babe.
I write it out.
No.
Y'all, see, this is why we can't do these so late. Because we're both like...
We're like slap happy. Let me tell you, it's like 11 o'clock in the PM.
It's later than the last time we did this.
Yes, it is, because we were struggling with life. But that's all right. We're here. That's all that matters.
Here, exactly.
That's all that matters. And we're rambling.
We are rambling. So, look, y'all.
We're talking about the topics.
Topics. Yes, topics. So we got a ton of them. So we went through today, and we decided we wanted to, do... It'll be a couple together. Well, look, why...
I just want to let you guys know that Babe decided on the topic tonight, okay?
Okay. Well, Babe decided on this topic.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're going to do, I'm going to read the exact topic, how it was typed.
It's actually the very first
that she typed, yeah.
one that is on the list.
Was it the first one?
Topic number 1. I don't know. It wasn't the first one. The first one is the one I wanted to do, but I guess we got to work up to that one. So
we'll work up to that. But
it's the first one on the list.
Here you go. First one. How do y'all deal with disagreements and times when when your significant other plucks your last nerve? I like the word pluck here. I know y'all got to have those moments. It can't all be peaches and cream, but with the love, how do you deal with those crazy times?
What you mean it can't all be peaches and cream? Girl? No.
Girl, you ain't never heard 112?
Just jokes, okay?
Yeah. No,
this is a really good question.
Yes, she gets on my last ever-loving nerve.
Wait a minute. I didn't think that we had moved to our answers already.
Okay, well, backtrack.
I was going to say that this was a really good question because I can't deal. We get this question often.
Yes.
Because here's the thing. We try very hard not to show anything negative on our channel, Gabe TV.
Yes.
So anything you can think of that's negative, we're probably not going to show you. Like, if we have a disagreement, we're not going to show you. If we're disciplining our son, we're not going to show you. Like,
we just don't.
Some things we just don't feel like it's entertaining, I guess.
That don't need to be seen. And that's the thing. We just made that choice early on, you know what I'm saying, to not show that stuff. So it's nothing, what?
Early on, because we honestly... we didn't at first. We just were kind of filming everything. And let me back up and say that we don't argue. So
yes, we don't.
Let me put that out there that we do
what do you
not
mean we don't
argue.
What do you mean
I
we
feel
don't
like people
argue?
don't believe us when we say this. We literally don't argue. We've been together 6 years, and I can count 4 arguments that we've had.
Maybe. And one of them, she was highly pregnant.
Which is the one that is actually on YouTube for you to watch if you would like. You can't comment though, because people was just doing too much.
Just going too much.
But yeah, we showed that argument.
We did. And it wasn't even that big of a deal.
It really wasn't. I was pregnant and hormonal, and long story short, I was just very mean to Chad and got a lot of flack for that. And I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to show this anymore. Like, if this ever happens again, I don't need to hear everybody's
So it's all to do with a wedding. So hence, we're never going to go to a wedding ever. I mean, that's just
lies. Lies. We've been to so many since then.
But look. But yeah.
So
yes, we don't argue. But this is actually a good question because it doesn't mean we don't disagree.
Yes, thank you. That is such a good point, because I think when people hear us say we don't argue, they think we're lying, and it's like, I didn't say that we don't disagree.
We just choose not to argue.
We just choose not to argue about it.
I'm just right. She's wrong. It's just simple like that.
To me, an argument is when you're yelling and fussing and cussing and
plucking.
And plucking. And, you know what I'm saying, calling each other out of your name. Like, to me, that's an argument.
Yeah.
And we don't do that.
We don't do that.
Like, it just doesn't happen. So, don't get us twisted. It's not like we over here agreeing on every single thing. We disagree, but we just don't let it get to that point.
We don't let it get to that point. I mean, that's the important thing. Like, we don't agree on everything. We don't always see everything eye to eye. we're two individuals. I mean, we have two different personalities, two different walks of life, ways we've done things all our lives. And then, so there is learning curve every day when it comes to a marriage. You got to, every day something can pop up where you're like, oh, wait, hang on, that's different. But I mean, it's just a part of that communication, that compromise. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, but the reason I do like this is because that we do get on each other's nerves.
Yes,
like that happens. I mean, that's, it's like you're going to get on each other's nerves, but that doesn't mean you have to turn it into a big old argument.
Right. That's true.
So
how do we deal with disagreements? Is the first part of the question.
Well, okay, there's two different types of disagreements here we're talking about. So,
what do you mean there's two different types?
Well, okay, like there could be a disagreement over what we're going to have for dinner.
Is that a disagreement, though? I mean...
Well, yeah, if you're really feeling... Say you want some fish tacos.
That would never, ever be a
And say I want some chicken tacos.
Then you make your chicken and I'm going to make my fish. End the story.
What if we're going out to eat?
Then we should be able to request the kind of tacos.
What if the place only has seafood tacos and the other place has other meat?
But let's pick a real disagreement here, because this is not real.
That's probably big somewhere.
I mean, it could be. Don't be out here arguing about what to eat.
Fish tacos. Don't do it.
Please.
No, I'm like, okay. So whether you're disagreeing over what to eat or disagreeing over disciplining your child.
That's a good one.
Those are two different disagreements. Yeah. But they're still disagreements. You could get on each other's nerves. Right?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So...
But the question is, how do we deal with it?
How do we deal? I mean, I feel like we just talk.
We do talk. That's a major part of it. Like we talk through the disagreement. But before we get to that point, we know each other well enough to know how to handle each other, if that makes sense. So a lot of times, I'm going to tell you, I'm the one that's not going to want to talk.
Booty-tude. Booty-tude.
I am most likely the one that's going to be in a mood, and I'm not going to want to talk about it. And Babe knows that about me. So he actually will give me a little space. Not a whole lot.
I ain't gonna give her a whole
But he'll give me just a little bit to get my life together. Like, literally, when I say just a little bit, I'm talking like 2 to 5 minutes. Tops, okay?
Yeah, look, here's the thing.
He doesn't let it go longer than that.
We don't need it to go longer than that because we've got plenty of making out. We've got some other things we need to get handled. We got some
He
stuff.
will not let me, and he'll just come right back and he'll just say something stupid like, "You ready to talk now?" or "You out of your booty too now."
I will sit and look at her.
He will. Oh my gosh, it is so annoying. He will just...
I will just come and sit and look at her.
I'll be like, "Babe, can you just give me a second?" But I think that's one thing that works for us because he knows how to handle me. So he gives me just that initial moment to be in my feelings and feel however I want to feel and process, and then he's like, "Okay, let's handle it."
It's interesting because early in our marriage, her moments were a lot longer.
They were so much longer.
Her moments were like longer. I was like, if this girl don't stop having a moment, because she's like, "Let me have my moment." I'm like, "Sweetheart, your moment been 2 days. Now we need to get through this moment."
It ain't never been no 2 days.
But you know how people be. No, it haven't. Like, but it could be like a whole day almost.
It would be a long time, like very, very.
You know how people say, "Hey, I'm gonna be there in a minute." Her moment was like that.
Where it is, you say a minute, but it's not really.
It's really like a day, or like in a couple hours.
Yeah.
So that was her moment used to be. So I think that I have worked her. Like I always say, look, I need to walk her off the ledge here, or like make sure stop her from walking off the plank because she gets like she's instantly ready just to jump. Like I'm like, "Sweetheart, just calm down." And she used to be like, I'm calm. I'm calm.
See, that's another thing though for me. Like, I don't like to be told to calm down because a lot of times I'm not. It's nothing to calm. I'm calm. I'm just mad right now. I'm just upset. Let me just be. And if you tell me to calm down, it's going to take me longer because that's going to make me even more upset. I have one of those personalities. It's not the best thing. I will say that. But yeah, like, Babe has just learned how to work me out of that mood. Like, and he kind of forced me to talk about it. Like, I mean, and when he comes back around, I'm pretty much ready to talk about it. But I need those initial moments. And I think that that's a really good thing, is knowing your spouse and knowing how they deal with their frustration or whatever it is. If they're in the moment and they're angry because you're not seeing things the way, you know, they want you to see it, or if you're not seeing eye to eye, you just need to know how to handle that, because the quicker you get a hold of it, then it doesn't even have time to go out of hand. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. That's the thing. It's like, it's just so easy to like get worked up into something bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like all y'all know. I'm sure you've been in arguments before with a loved one. It can turn into like, where first y'all are arguing about fish tacos, and it turns into you know, I don't even like that haircut. You know what? Your hair is stupid.
You know what? Last week when you did this?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Last week, you remember when you tied your left shoe before your right? It annoys the piss out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, the arguments get turned into, and it's like, for me, if she's really in that mood, I'll know when to like stop, and I'll let her get her moment, and then I'll come back, and it's funny, because then I'll just say something stupid that gets her to be like, okay, fine.
Yeah, see, and that's another thing. Like, my husband is a jokester. He always has a joke. He always knows how to lighten the mood, and he is very fun and lighthearted.
My husband.
That was funny, right? Was that funny, me saying my husband?
My wife, who's sitting right next to you right now.
Why did I say my husband?
Girl,
because you are my husband.
Because you proud. Girl, you proud.
What, you made me lose track of my thought. Oh, but I'm a very serious person. I'm not a funny person.
She is so funny though. She is such a goofy butt. I mean,
I can be.
She doesn't realize how goofy she is.
But if you would say who's the serious one out of the relationship and who is the funny one,
it'd be Oscar. Oscar is so serious.
I would be the serious one.
Yeah, she's very serious.
So a lot of times I get annoyed with Babe because I feel like he be playing too much. Like, can you be serious though? Like, and don't get me wrong, he can be serious, but a lot of times he gets on my nerves because I'm like, look, dog, I'm trying to be, I'm trying to have a serious,
Randy.
I'm trying to have a serious conversation with the piece, and he's joking. Like,
well, all right, dog. Sorry, go ahead.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Are you done? Are you sure?
Done. I'm gonna drink some Coke.
See,
not sponsored.
Right? What?
Hashtag not sponsored.
Oh my goodness. See what I'm saying? But I am so much more serious than him. Like, that's just the type of personality that I have. So a lot of times, Baby get on my nerves because he just be playing too much. More of the story, he plays too much.
You know, we take that drink.
Are you done? I cannot deal with you.
Look,
this is what I'm talking about.
No, but look, bottom line, if we answered any of your question, I hope we did.
I don't think we did.
That's cool. But I think, yes, I mean, that's what it is. I mean, I think take the time, like, if I have to give advice, take the time to really try to understand your significant other. And, like, you know, I mean, I study Gabrielle, like, every day, all day long. I mean, I try to notice as much as I can about her, because, I mean, so I always know when she's in a mood. She thinks I don't know when she's in a mood, but I always prove it.
He always knows.
Yeah, because
I don't be wanting to admit it.
She don't want to admit it. She want to be all booty tooty licious.
Booty tooty.
Booty tooty licious. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. Just study your partner, man. Like, just pay attention. If you pay attention, and I mean, that's just gonna go so far. And I think it's gonna avoid like just the unnecessary arguing.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that that's a good point. And then I think a lot of times we have to think about, and I'm saying this for me too, because, you know, it's hard for me in the moment, but Babe always is the one to remind me, like, don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, in the grand scheme of things, is the fact that I'm annoying you because I'm joking and laughing, is the world going to end because of that? You know, you don't know how long this is going to last. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you have to take the time to enjoy the moments, because life is short. Let's be real. Life is short. People out here dropping like flies, and you just never know when it's going to happen. And it's like, you have to, you know, is it really that bad? Is it really that bad? Whatever it is that you're arguing about. Now, don't get me wrong. There could be some legit arguments and something. I mean, things need to be handled.
Absolutely.
But it's always
it doesn't mean
good.
avoid.
Yeah, it doesn't mean to avoid, but it's just always good to think about it. Like, okay, why am I in such a mood right now? And I have to start asking myself that.
But you've done great.
Thank you. I've been doing really, really well, because my moods would just come, and I wouldn't even be able to tell Babe why they were there. So now I've learned kind of how to identify them and talk about like why they're there, and he can talk me off the ledge, and we can go on about our day, and I'm good. But yeah, like that's the biggest thing I have to keep in my mind is it worth it? Sure, he's getting on my nerves, okay, but is it worth me not talking to you for 24, 48 hours? Ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, we living in the same house. I don't have time to ignore you.
House.
Like, what?
We in the same bed. She's
like, what is the point of that?
I mean, she's super attracted to me. We're in the same bed.
I love how you repeated.
Yeah, I gotta make sure everybody heard that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I am super attracted
to me. Yes. And, you know, I mean, let's face it. Let's Make Out did not just come because it was a great name.
That's Babe's slogan, y'all. Okay?
Slogan. Y'all know that.
Y'all know
Long-time peeps know that Let's Make Out was our first T-shirt.
It was.
Let us know if you want some more of those T-shirts. Let us know. But those, I mean, it's just, again, that's what life should be about when you're with who you love. Mm-hmm. Make out and spend time together, communicate. And for the fellas, if any of the fellas listen right now, or just the ladies, if you have a fella, have them listen to this. Tell them to swallow their pride.
Amen.
And you don't gotta be right just because you're the man. Like, it doesn't make you weak.
That back. Yeah,
it doesn't make you weak because you give in to your lady. To me, in my opinion, it makes you more of a man. Because, I mean, if we want to live this life just being right all the time, then live it by yourself.
Exactly.
I mean, like, you know, that's just my opinion. Some might disagree, but I don't think it makes you weak to give in or submit to your partner.
Absolutely. You know? I mean, that's great for men, but it's great for women too, because we can be prideful as well. Like, who wants to be right all the time? What do you get for that?
Well, we can start naming them off.
I mean, right. You know what I'm saying? But like, at the end of the day, what do you get for that? Yeah. Is this some trophy that I don't know about? Like,
there could be a trophy.
Hey, maybe you're gonna get to the Golden Gates.
The Golden Gate Bridge.
The Golden Gates or the Pearly Gates? I think it's the Pearly Gates.
You'll get to the Golden Gate Bridge.
You get to the Golden Pearly Gate.
When you arrive to the Golden Gate Bridge,
and you're gonna get a trophy for being
Jesus
right.
Jesus is in front of you. Hey, look, it's more if you arrive at the Golden Gate Bridge. You're too close to Alcatraz. It might not be Jesus standing there. I'm just saying.
I cannot deal. Oh my goodness. So, hopefully we answered the question. Shout out to the people that sent us this.
Yeah, shout out.
And man, just let your spouse or your significant other get on your nerves, but love them anyway.
Exactly.
Let them get on your nerves, but you know what I'm saying? Don't give them the silent treatment.
Then end the night with some peaches and cream.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I know that's right.
Yeah, I'm just
life's too short.
Life is too short, y'all. Do not sweat the small stuff.
Please don't sweat the small stuff.
It just ain't worth it.
I just don't understand the point of the silent treatment. I'm gonna have to talk to you eventually. So it's like, what is it like? I'm saying I don't understand it because I don't think I've ever been in a relationship where we was just giving each other the silent treatment. Like, I don't know.
I don't think that...
I'm too unsettled for that. Like, I'd be too unsettled.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's weird. That's weird.
I mean, like, have you ever experienced that in a previous relationship? Like, giving each other the silent treatment, complete silent treatment?
No, that's like, it's never been just like, it's never been a thought in my mind just think, I'm just not going to talk to them. Or I'm not going to talk to Gabriel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I guess maybe when I was dating, maybe, well, I'm not ready to talk to him yet, so I'm not going to answer the phone, but I mean.
Yeah, I mean, but that's just
if you're not living with someone,
like
it could be easier to do, I guess. But if you are in the house with somebody and y'all just passing each other, fixing plates and not saying nothing, like, what is the point of that?
If I'm going to the washer and I am, putting or exiting your drawers from the dryer, we gonna be talking.
We need to be talking.
Because I need to know if you using Tide or are you using the pods or are you using...
We just need to be talking.
We need to communicate. I mean, I don't recommend that. Like, 'cause, I mean, I've never experienced it, but I don't recommend that. I don't think that can help anything.
Yeah. So next time you're thinking about giving your spouse or your significant other the silent treatment,
give them the extra loud, I love you treatment. Like, just be extra. Instead of be silent, be extra loud.
What?
Hey, honey, I'm so happy to see you this morning.
Don't do that, because that's annoying.
That would probably be annoying.
Yeah, don't do that.
But
wait, let's get back to, hold on. You said that I'd be working your nerves. You thought I forgot about that. How do I annoy you,
Gabrielle? Sweetheart, I love you so much. You're so amazing.
I have told the folks how you annoy me.
Thank you, peeps, for listening. We like you to tune in. No, it's fine. No, seriously. No, the way that Gabrielle gets on my nerves is... See, I'm an extra patient person. Mm-hmm. I am very patient.
Extra patient.
So it takes a lot. I think Gabrielle's seen me, like, for real mad, maybe, like, twice.
Yeah.
Like, and it hasn't been directed at her either time.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the way that Gabrielle gets on my nerves is, like, how she focuses on, like, for her, okay, so if we got 3 videos to film, some shopping to do, a podcast to record and film, she needs to make sure that every piece of the house is clean first. So, I mean, including the garage, we need to scrub the shutters outside. The trees need to be trimmed. The grass should be mowed.
Babe, you are such a lie right now.
But what I mean by that, she is extra. Like, when she gets her mind on something, like the dishes, we could be filming, for instance, in her office, far away from the dishes, but them dishes better be clean before we start filming. You know it's true.
You're right.
She can't focus.
And I think that it happened once we moved into our house. We recently bought a house. It's been about 1.5 years now, almost.
It's crazy, yeah.
I know, isn't that crazy? So I think I've just been obsessed with keeping it presentable because, look, neither one of us are the cleanest or the neatest. So we have to stay on top of it, or it can get really raggedy looking around here. So Babe is just saying that because he don't like to clean.
But I will say, she does a great job. So she does keep the house clean. I've gotten better though.
You've gotten.
See, because we know our love
languages.
Oh, so our love languages.
Yeah.
Any of y'all ever heard of the 5 love? I can't say it. The
5 love languages. It's a great book that will actually help you understand your spouse a lot more.
Hashtag not sponsored.
But you're gonna keep saying that, Shawty. So definitely check out that book.
Check it out.
Our first book recommendation is the 5 love languages.
Yes, very good book. I think it's by Gary Chapman.
Yes.
So a very good book. And the reason I brought it up is because that helped us as well. Mm-hmm. Because at first, when we first got married, and like I was seeing that like cleaning and that stuff was like important to her. I'm like, why in the world is this so important to this woman? Like, so after doing that book, acts of service, that's her love language.
You want to turn me on? Get them dishes.
That's what I'm saying. Get them dishes.
Trash out.
You know, I mean,
pick up them clothes off the floor.
I need to mop a floor or something. And she is like, Daddy, I'll be upstairs, Daddy.
Yes, I'm telling you, that's crazy.
But like for me, it's words of like affirmation. Mm-hmm. So like, I love when she encourages me or tells me I did good or
that I appreciate something that he did or that I'm proud of him. Like he needs to hear that. I think that's why Babe is always uplifting me and always like praising me because secretly, like not even secretly, but that's what you I think desire.
I think
so. I think that's kind of how we tend to love, is how we prefer to be loved.
And so you have to switch your mindset when your spouse or whatever, their love language is different because they don't necessarily want to be loved the same way that you do. So for her, I need to be in there scrubbing some dishes and
working on this bathroom that he has never ever cleaned.
Getting this nursery together.
Has never ever cleaned the bathroom.
Wait.
In the 6 years that we've been together.
Wait.
Have you ever?
We're still waiting.
Because you have never.
No. Okay, look. No, I would say about a month ago I cleaned Chad Jr.'s.
About a month ago.
What song is that?
I mean, it's a week ago, but month works too.
See, look at you. You're doing what I do. We just fist bumped. So, here's the thing. Yes, about a month ago, sweetie.
You cleaned Chad
Jr.'s toilet, and it looked spectacular.
But see how he said, I cleaned the toilet? What happened to the sink? What happened to the tub?
The sink was cool. It was good.
What happened to sweeping the floor? Like, you cleaned the bathroom. Like, you don't just clean one part of the bathroom. You have to clean the whole thing.
The toilet's the nastiest part.
I mean, yeah, but it's other nasty parts in the bathroom. Thank you. I appreciate your effort.
It was a start.
It's the thought that counts.
Exactly. Bottom line, I clean the house a lot, and Gabriel... I
don't even know how we got on clean houses. Oh, love languages. I feel like we've gone completely off topic.
Yeah, that's what we. This is how our conversations normally are. We'll start talking about.
You guys will get used to
fish tacos, and it'll switch.
Yeah, that was really random because we don't even eat fish tacos like that.
We don't on our honeymoon though.
No, we weren't even on our honeymoon when we ate fish tacos, was it?
Yeah, Jamaica.
We ate grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, grilled cheese with tomatoes. That was our thing.
Yeah, ain't that the craziest thing? We went all the way to Jamaica to have grilled cheese and tomato sandwiches. But when I tell you they were the best grilled cheese and tomato sandwiches, we literally had them every day for lunch. Man. Every single day.
So,
no, we didn't have no jerk chicken. We didn't have nothing else. We had grilled cheese and tomato
moral
sandwiches.
Of the story, if you want really good grilled cheese with tomatoes, go to Jamaica.
Go to Jamaica.
Yes.
Just jokes, guys.
Just joke.
But they were really good.
Really good. But no, we did. We had fish tacos at that place where they gave us the coconuts.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I
forgot about that. See, I need another trip to Jamaica to refresh my memory, man.
We're going to have to get married again.
It's been so long. Let's do it. Man, I don't know if I can wait till the 10 years to renew our vows. Like, that seems so far away.
Man, that's a lot of nerve getting on.
I can't deal with this.
No, but Gabriel gets on my nerves.
How else do I get on your nerves?
No, that's the way, is that she gets so focused on stuff that's, like, she gets so stressed quickly over small things. So I'm like, it gets on my nerves because it's like, I can't figure out how to get her to not stress over it. So it's not even like specifically her doing something, it's how she's working herself up into a frenzy.
Oh, that's true.
Over 3 dishes.
But they have to be done, and then I'm out of the frenzy.
Yeah, but when she's in the frenzy, she can be in the frenzy for a little bit.
True.
You know what I mean?
I'll give you that. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, what can I say?
But I mean, yeah. She works the nerves.
Anyway. So, that's how we handle disagreements, you guys.
Yes.
And we get on each other's nerves.
It happens.
Quite frequently, but we press through it. And that's what we want to encourage you guys to do, is just press through it, man.
Push it to the limit.
Put on a TV show
push it to the limit.
And watch TV or something. And then by the time the show goes off, you should be ready to talk to your significant other.
Well, but be careful about what you're
watching.
TV show you watch. Like,
that's true.
Like, don't watch, what's that one that you watch?
What?
The Affair.
Don't watch The Affair.
Okay?
Don't watch The Affair. It's a really good show.
If y'all pissed off at each other, don't watch that.
Yeah, if you're pissed off, don't watch The Affair.
Yeah. But watch something,
Yeah.
something better.
Oh, so I feel like we're talking too long. But
okay.
I feel like question number 2 kind of goes along with this whole situation.
Yes.
And we were supposed to get to it and we kind of forgot.
Okay, we'll quickly get to it. We kind of covered that.
It says, though, as a married couple, when you have heated arguments, who apologizes first and how do you handle it? And I think that a lot of times Babe apologizes first. What do you think? I
feel like
there's not a whole lot of apologizing going on, though. Honestly,
well,
like
it's because we don't get into that realm of like disrespecting each other.
Right.
So like we don't know what we're actually apologizing. Like no, Gabriel, I would say apologizes more. I would say you apologize more.
that means that I'm
Or
the
first.
one that's messing
No,
up
you're
the
not
most.
messing, you're not messing up because Gabriel's gotten really good about recognizing if she's in a mood.
You're right.
And so then when she's gotten out of the mood or I've talked her off that ledge, she's like, I'm sorry, babe.
You're
like,
right.
You know, like, I'm sorry, I'm in a mood. Mm-hmm. So she's not necessarily saying it like because I did something. She's just saying, I'm sorry, I'm in a mood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that's true. I forgot about that.
And then I'll apologize if I did any, you know, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if I helped keep you in that mood, I apologize. You know, or I'll just check her. I'm like, girl, get your life. I'm here to check you.
I'm not even giving this a man. Whatever. But that all goes back to the pride thing. Like, if you feel like you should apologize to your mate, then apologize. Don't wait. Be the bigger person and just apologize because, you know, I mean, if y'all both sitting around holding on to your pride, nobody wants to say, I'm sorry. You're just wasting precious time. Like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Somebody can break the ice and say that they're sorry, and then you guys can move towards a healthy conversation about whatever happened, whatever y'all were arguing about. But it's just like, you have to be willing to be the first to apologize every single time.
Yeah, I mean,
like y'all should be racing to apologize to each other. Like, honestly, like.
Yeah, it's
so much can be solved with simple communication.
Yes. Now, again, if it's something really, really big, obviously, you know, if you need some counseling, maybe you need something bigger. Mm-hmm. You know, maybe there's a bigger issue. But like, if it's just something simple and y'all be arguing over like dumb stuff, because let's face it, a lot of arguments are over dumb stuff. So I would challenge you to look at some of your arguments and to identify if they were dumb stuff.
Right. Now, we're not talking about major stuff. We're talking about cheating dumb stuff. And infidelity, and we ain't talking about that type of stuff. Yeah. That the apology definitely needs to come from the person who has done the harmful action or the bad action there. Stuff. Like, but just like simple things. Yeah. Why hold out? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I'm not. Oh, I'm sorry. No, and I'm not saying apologize for things that you don't need to apologize for either. Now, so don't. When I say, like, you guys should be rushing to apologize to each other, like, now, don't just be the one apologizing just to
kill the argument.
Yeah, kill the argument. Because if you really don't need to apologize, then by all means, wait on that mug. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
But when you know that you have something to apologize for, you can apologize for your part. And then, you know, the other one, it may prompt the other person to apologize more quickly about, you know, whatever they did.
Absolutely. Apologize, but then I would say communicate through it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so like end the disagreement at the same time. Mm-hmm. So like apologize and end it with either agreeing to disagree or coming to some sort of resolution. Yeah. That way it's resolved. Like, don't just, well, I'm sorry, and then that's it. Like, if it needs to be talked about, you need to figure out why y'all just got so upset at each other. Like, for real. Especially over dumb stuff. Like,
sorry does not give you cause to just end the argument.
Doesn't give you resolution.
Just because you say sorry, it's about, let's drop it. I said I was sorry, let's drop it. No, we don't talk about it.
We need to talk about
or else this will happen again.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, I think that's I feel like we've definitely covered this.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, but we want to hear from you guys. Like, let us know. Yeah. How do you handle arguments with your significant other, who's usually the first to apologize? So, you know, leave some comments on the YouTube video, or you can tweet us or whatever. Let's have some conversation about it.
And I would challenge you, even if you want to, maybe leave a comment as to how you think you could be better in your relationship when it comes to conflict. Mm-hmm. Like I would just challenge you to look inside yourself and say, what could I do better to make my relationship healthier? Because, I mean, self-reflection is the biggest
man. We should always be asking ourselves, what can we do to be better in every aspect?
Just don't do it in public. It would probably look really weird.
What? Don't do it in public.
What can I do better to handle situations? Well, so
This is how I know that we've come to the end, because he's just talking outside his neck now.
Outside his neck. He is talking outside of his neck.
Out the side of his neck.
Outside of his neck.
Don't act like you've never heard that before.
Side of, oh, well, time to go.
They've
Thanks
always
so
talked
much.
about my sayings,
She has the cutest sayings ever.
but he's heard them.
She has the most southern sayings in the entire world. I love her so much.
Blame Nana.
I know. Yes. Nana, we gotta have her on here at some
Yes,
point.
we are definitely going to have some guests on here at some point, but we're
Yes.
just kind of trying to...
We just try to be
figure it out
consistent
right
at
now.
this point.
Right. We don't want to add too much on, okay? Let's make sure we can get it together first.
That's right.
So, you guys, that's the end of the episode, because we will just keep talking.
We will.
Thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you so much.
And, yeah, man. Keep sending those topics.
Keep sending the topics. You know what to do. Make sure you subscribe, whether you're on iTunes, it's on Google Play, SoundCloud. We're probably going to add it to Stitcher at some point, and even Spotify.
Yeah, a few of you guys asked us about Spotify, so
we'll let you know when we actually do
there,
that.
yeah.
But for sure, it's on the other 3 platforms. So make sure, and then on YouTube if you want to watch, subscribe over there. But yeah, I think it was
good show, right?
Good show.
Yeah, good conversation. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week.
We will. We'll talk to you later.
Bye, guys.
Deuces. It worked.
You think it was good?
Well, I think I had muted the whole time.
What?
I'm sorry.
Back. Don't play with me like that.
Y'all.
My heart just sank right there.
Because she's so gullible.
Oh my god.
So y'all, thank you so much for watching.
Yes, thanks for watching, you guys.
Hopefully you enjoyed. You heard everything. Make sure you follow all the links down below. Leave your comment, suggestions, and we are very appreciative of all your support.
You guys are pretty dope.
Yeah, so we will talk to you later. Deuces.